That's a very powerful gospel and a challenging parable that Jesus told. You look at the rich man, you say, well, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to Lazarus. And that's exactly the point. He didn't do anything. He committed the sin of omission. He didn't treat Lazarus as his neighbor. He didn't treat him as he would like to be treated himself. He trusted in his riches. He didn't really hope in the Lord. He was, as we heard in the first reading from Jeremiah, he was like that bush in the desert in a lava waste that didn't bear fruit and didn't recognize the change of seasons. He was like the person that was wicked in our responsorial psalm, who, again, trusted in his riches and not in God. And so that parable Jesus addressed to the Pharisees. And the Pharisees were rich, they were corrupt, and they ignored the poor. And there's no doubt that Jesus gave them that parable in the hopes that they would hear it and recognize themselves in it and convert and change and come to care for the poor. And it's a priestly duty to care for the poor. And we have all been anointed as priest, prophet, and king at our baptism. So as priests, we too have a responsibility to care for the poor. And so that parable is also addressed to us, not just to the Pharisees. And it gives us each a chance to reflect on our own lives. And are we acting like the rich man to anybody? Are we ignoring somebody who's in need? Now, that reading from Jeremiah tells us that we can delude ourselves. We can think that because we can live comfortably in this life, that we can also say to ourselves and trick ourselves that we are trusting in God and ignoring people that need help. And trust in God requires humility, and it requires solidarity with the poor. And so an example is, let's say we're healthy and wealthy. Okay? My mother used to say healthy, wealthy, and wise. But anyway, just say we're healthy and wealthy. And we shouldn't ask for sickness and poverty, but we should use our health to help those that are not healthy or poor or are homebound or can't get out and need help by people who are healthy, or our wealth to help those in need. And when we do that, we're trusting in God. We're actually using what He has given us to help others, to be fruitful and help others. And so in this life, we need to trust in God and justly share what we have with others. And then one day we too will rest in the bosom of Abraham, just like the poor man in today's parable. And I'd like to end this little homily with a short prayer, like a one-sentence prayer. I'll say it twice. Lord Jesus, open my eyes to the needs around me, and then give me the grace to act on them. So again, Lord Jesus, open my eyes to the needs around me, and then give me the grace to act on them.